Hashem Yahushua, Bashim Kakudash. And double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, Shalom, and Akim, teaching this world throughout the four corners, in true sincerity. Back on the lesson, through strip by Yahweh, Shalom, one is edifying into the elect. Okay, and the topic of this lesson, it was going, speaking for, really everybody. Everybody can relate to it, about taking your time when it comes to, studying, okay, and, understanding and really getting, okay, the knowledge of the scriptures. When you study and breakdowns and certain things like that, you want to, take your time, and I mean, when I say take your time, I'm meaning, okay, you don't want to, learn a breakdown today, and then you want another breakdown tomorrow, okay, without fully understanding, okay, what the breakdown is, what the breakdown means. It's not really like stuck on your mind. Okay, we all go through it. We zealous. We want to get through the whole book, learn everything at once. But that's not how things go. You can't just cram everything into your brain, especially the Bible. Okay, when you have our apostles and elders, and they still learning. They still, going over certain things that they need to go back to. So how much more, brothers that's just coming to the truth, for us that's been in this truth, not even as long as them. Okay, for us that teach the word, okay, we have to make sure that we're, on point. Speaking to myself, first and foremost, of course, you have to make sure that we're rightly dividing the word of truth. Like I say, study to show that's approved, rightly dividing the word of truth. Roughly paraphrasing, we need to make sure that we're saying the right things. That's why we study. If you don't say the right things, number one, that can be blood on your hands, and you scatter in the sheep. Somebody come up to you saying, "Oh, I heard you say the MOTB is sin," and then somebody else saying the MOTB is, another doctrine, things like that. Okay, we need to make sure that we're on point, because you have different camps. They say a whole bunch of false doctrines, and we need to make sure we're able to cut it as well. To mark those that cause division. Because if you're a studied man, speaking to myself first and foremost, if you study, then you're gonna know what you're talking about, and also you're gonna have that confidence. Be like, nah, he can't see. Somebody come against you and try to disprove what you've learned. You're able to cut them because you was in the scriptures. You put in that time, for the Lord. Okay, to actually understand it, and you took your time with it. You didn't try to rush through it. Okay, you have to take your time when reading the Bible, because Lord has really opened our eyes to the true understanding of the scriptures. Okay, through the Ruach HaKodesh, of course, the Holy Spirit. Okay, or Spirit Holy. Has truly opened our eyes, to the understanding, and we have it. You don't have to try to rush through it. This is not a Christian church where they don't understand what they're reading. We know what we're reading, because we have our apostles and teachers, teaching us these different things. That's why we have them uploading videos, and it's also important that, like you're saying, miss not the discourse of the elders, because it may be a breakdown that you learn, and, Apostle Ramla may come and be like, no, this is that, or Apostle Hart be like, no, this is that. Okay? Again, they're still learning. We, okay, are learning as well. But take your time. Don't try to rush through a breakdown in one day, and then you move on to something else. You're going to forget the breakdown. Okay? The race is not for the swift. Our elder bros tell us that here in Miami. The race is not for the swift. Okay? The race is not for the swift. Don't try to cram it onto your brain. You're not going off for trying to take your time with it. Okay? And you may learn one breakdown in one day. You may learn one thing in one day, and other breakdowns take longer. You may actually damn, why is it taking so long? It's a deeper breakdown. Okay, there's more information that you need to digest and meditate on, and go back into, because hey, we in the flesh as well. We forget things. We forget things at certain times. Okay, you can restart right now. And if 10 minutes pass, you forget it. And that's also another tool as well, that repetition. Okay? Unless you just remember things easily. We also continue to have to use a repetition of going back into it. It's like a sport, right? If you don't play that sport, in a long time, when you just get back into it, you shouldn't expect yourself to be as good as you were before, because you ain't study it or play that sport in a long time. Okay, this thing is like a craft. You have to, master. You have to take your time with it. You have to, do your own, work. Okay. Our apostles and elders, they so sharp because they've been in the truth for 30 years, continually going in the scriptures, studying. Okay, so we, should look at them as examples. Okay. Your time is coming. The Lord see that you're studying, get into the scriptures. In due time, you will receive the increase. Like it's in Corinthians, the Lord waters, but the Most High giveth. Since He watereth, or Apollos watereth, roughly paraphrasing, and the Most High giveth the increase. All right. So in due time, you studying and putting in that work. Okay, your wisdom will grow. Okay, don't expect to learn the whole Bible in 1 month, or even your first year to learn the whole scriptures. Okay, you're not going out for that. Baby, download on this entrenched was edifying. Give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Hakadash, the bonus of the apostles, and elders, good ministers, Shalom, to the high keep teachings, work up for course in Jesus' charity.